everybody, my name is Eric's Trouble, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. We just passed the part where Nagato died, and somebody killed him in a savage way, and I want to know who. So we're going to be finding out who the killer is this episode. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of stuff in this investigation and class trial and stuff, because it's a Nagato's case, so it's going to be taking forever. But what doesn't in this game? So if you guys haven't yet, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are new or if you haven't yet. And let's get started with this chaos. Alright, Nagato is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Oh geez, I want to know who killed his ass. I really do. And kind of want to thank him for it, not gonna lie. What? I know, right?
What?
What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I hope not. I mean, it's Nagato, you know? That's right, it's Nagato. Right. He's always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why. I can't believe it. Yeah. Nagato ended up in such a cruel state. Nagato is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagato's body like this. Nagato probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagato couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that. And okay, body discovery announcement.
A body has been discovered.
Yeah, and it's Nagato's body.
After a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Great, looking forward to it. Okay, the body discovery announcement. Then it's for real. It is for real. Then Nagato's really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagato was killed? Probably. Killed? Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Uh-huh. One of us killed Nagato? Yes, Hajime. For like the millionth time. Did you not see your other friends kill Mekamaru? Who else? There was plenty more. Mahiru, Ibuki, like, come on now. One of us killed him so brutally. I know. Then it's going to start again. Yep, the class trial is going to start soon, right? Then,
Of course.
yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagato's killer is.
Hey.
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma file. Hold it right there. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up, I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey.
Say something, is he going to beat her up?
What's this?
Again. Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. Of course. You just now noticed? Anyway, Monami, if you're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about your first? Huh? What your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair, you're shutting up too? Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagato. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us. Anyway, let's begin. But, I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't fuck with me. We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of...
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The timer? The countdown? Yep. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Oh, yeah. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? Will the island explode? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
If this will finally be over,
You serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna
Don't
do?
count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again,
It's the Monokuma file!
great. You guys need to find out who Nagato's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be any afterward at all.
Do your
Okay, do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I
I won't let you escape this time. Wait, right there. Okay, what do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right? I mean, probably, but probably not as long as Monokuma is still around, you know?
But still.
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagato's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here. Then let's hurry up and solve Nagato's case so we can all go home already.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagato. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagato. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Investigation time. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, the victim is not Nagato Kamiede. I can never say his last name. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Alright. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Okay, what a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? What? What is wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What's wrong with that?
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagato's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagato's body. Okay, I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagato's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Okay, Monokuma file number 5 has been added. Should I just start with talking to people? Let's see. If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. Now we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. Alright. One of us killed Nagato in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. You can see a girder right next to it, right there. Can you see that red streak? Yes. Yes, I can. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Huh, plus it's a straight line. Right, strange. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Okay, so let's look at the body. I never expected Nagato to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Alright, for now I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. The spear. A spear with the flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagato's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my god, what do you want? Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle on there, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You see the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gugnir, right? You definitely just came up with that now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. Oh, that's right, they did have spears there. Oh, okay.
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice. Damn you all to hell. Huh. I see even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Oh. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. Oh, yeah. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Yeah, we need to see if there's a spear missing over there. Okay, let's look at that knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagato's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right, it looks like a survival knife. Huh, by the way, it seems like the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagato's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
It cannot be.
And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they couldn't have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Maybe that wasn't enough. Maybe. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? I don't know, maybe to make it look... Maybe to have the crime scene have more character? I don't know. I don't know what the spear is for. Maybe to be extra? I don't know. Or maybe they just wanted to make sure he's actually dead. So they used like more than one weapon, maybe. I don't know. A reason they had to use the spear, huh? The feet? Both of Nagato's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagato, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it.
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they couldn't have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagato's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagato confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagato. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Let's see. The left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. There's something strange. What? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Huh. Definitely looks cut off. Right. Okay. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part? See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagato from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagato's face. And in one swept movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagato's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagato is probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagato's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Oh wait. The burnt rope? Nagato's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burnt off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagato's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Okay. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagato's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible, and I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to do something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
An oil lighter someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is that a most foolish thoughts? This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer set fire to their crime scene, but... Okay. How about... Oh wait, fire grenade? It looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire, well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Right. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. How about Monokuma plushie? Oh. Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. That's a plushie, Hajime. Hajime, it's a plushie. What the fuck? Oh my god. No response, he's dead. He's right there, Hajime. How did you not know it was a freaking plushie? Jesus Christ. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Yeah. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You know, I'm... Okay. For once, I'm siding with Monokuma on that one. Just for that one, yeah. Hajime, you're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of the Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagato's body or something? Does look like it.
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that.
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give it into your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Alright. Looks like those annoyances are gone. Right. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagato's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaks them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. You can't even turn the pages? You mean turn the pages? Anyway, well, it's not like I'm missing much. Okay, wait. Monokuma panel. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall. They should have been neatly put away. Huh. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words are kind of brushed off ever. Okay, yeah. It's not opening. Yeah, she had to break the door to open. She had to break the door open. Yeah. We've been through this. We've been through this. Could it be, was that it?
Well?
And there's something also I've been wondering.
Hey.
These... Oh my god. Sorry y'all, my hair is getting in my face too much. If you see too much cuts, it's in my face too much, and now it's already going in my mouth too much. It's like, oh my god, my hair just won't leave me the fuck alone. These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on the top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panels. Let's see, what else? MP3 player. This is an MP3 player. There's even the speaker plugged into it. Was that where we heard the music? Is that where it came from? But why is this here? That choral music, maybe? It looks like that weird music was playing from there. See? I wasn't the only one who got that. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? How did she know the bombs were a fake? That's not all either. Why, when we were looking for the bombs, why were you all at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my, it cannot be.
Do you suspect me? Maybe. Well, I mean, everyone's a suspect. So, it is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a... Okay. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry, I wasn't panicking. Oh my gosh, she's funny. I shall calm down. I explained to you why was I at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagato plan the bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is.
And as I expected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagato brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them.
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. Oh, but they were fireworks.
That plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
Okay, got it.
As did Mommy as well. He was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Okay, I understand now. The bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagato's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagato's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything. You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you're broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spirit originally came from, and Nagato's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiraki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a threatening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing.
A plushie bomb is, in fact, a terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Monokuma always has to show up whenever, like, I just... Okay, whatever. Stop, there's no bomb.
Hey.
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then, where did Nagato obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you If I'm gonna give you a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs, there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that the killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well.
I must say you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Okay guys, I put my hair up though because my hair was bugging me way too effing much. Like it was bugging me too much, so I just put my hair up, so excuse that y'all. So that's why I have it up. Damn it, this is dangerous place. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do it. Okay, When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. And as I expected, the bombs had disappeared. Okay. But did Nagato know that bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagato only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. How about this truck? A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Found it! What did you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like... Oh, okay. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagato's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtains that knife here.
Alright!
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Dang. The bombs were fake. This might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Okay. Helicopter. I don't think that's relevant to the case though. It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed the TRAITOR. Yeah. Not relevant. Not relevant. Oh, I found this though. Let's get that.
I knew you could do it.
Okay. Good. Didn't have a lot of coins. I think that's it here. Yeah. Wait, I should go to the castle though. Here you go. Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yep, there's a spear missing. A spear with the flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
Let's see.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagato. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it there's no mistaking that the killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife and it would have been easier to. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagato is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Oh my, you want to go inside Nagato's room too? I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagato's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that. Didn't do it, it's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
Alright, let's just get in there. Let's get in there. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with the spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's go inside. There's a treasure chest. So Nagato was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believes that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be... Can you let me know if you find my treasure? Oh, he stole her treasure? That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
She was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagato. But why would Nagato steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside. Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagato wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. Okay, I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. This is it. Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contains sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page. A poorly written entries continuing on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16, we've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry, on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Stop! Don't look at my notebook! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but never said you were allowed to peek inside. That was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagato was the thief.
No.
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
That notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary. It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey.
Now he's here. Oh my god, what? You always show up out of nowhere. You too, Monomi! Both of you. I don't want both of you here. Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hand. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? The traitor? Did the traitor wrote in it? She totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Okay, let's look at more stuff here. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagato bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stepped onto the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Refrigerator. Oh, there's a poison in here. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. It's a poison. Special poison. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he sucks very much. Read the label! But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? No, read the label. Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Thank you. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is... Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle, don't drop it. Stop it, if you worry me like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In the gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and it is susceptible to hydrolysis? I don't know how to say that. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagato get something like this?
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagato was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Geez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb. He took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagato use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap? For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagato, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Okay, there's still some things. Oh, I see a Monokuma doll. Thank you. Need it, thank you. The shower room? Yeah, okay. Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Oh, I thought there would be. Okay. Does the bed have anything? No? Oh.
Hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like... Oh my god. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagato use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag, and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. A rounded piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Okay. They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know how much Nagato just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'll be really difficult to look through all these files. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
Yep.
It'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be a private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but... So, I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. Yeah, I think that's just an excuse. So, that's just... Okay. I sighed and walked toward a shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Oh. Is that to the future for a nation? Or something? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal? Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's-Peak Academy. Okay, Hope's-Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagato said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? There's one way to find out, Hajime. If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why? Is this file so thick? Alright, so as soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Nagato had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Yukiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages information about them too. The file contains information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass, I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, my weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. Your talent? The words were the reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirms that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that this special prize Nagato received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagato was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Jackie leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay. Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but... What?
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's
Nagato?
supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya.
Oh.
I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in the file? Perhaps based on that you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. What? He participated in the killing school life at the Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what if you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life? It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason.
You're getting all
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation? What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. Ultimate imposter. That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate... Oh, shoot. So that wasn't even the real Byakuya. Got it. Well, the Byakuya in this game was the imposter, y'all. Call the meeting button. The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life? His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Okay, I think it's the class trial now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up.
Okay.
We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
So let's confirm it's the last class trial. Okay.
I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial. I was catching that too. I was like, can it please be the last class trial? I really want it to be. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan. Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Looks like everyone's here. Is this it? Should there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed. So is it going to happen again? The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends? But once we're through with this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not!
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial, I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up.
Damn right, stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Here we go with despair. I have finally realized after losing my powers. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight. What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined. What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'll be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still.
Somehow I understand what Manami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the class trial. Alright, you're right, we need to fight as much as we can. Alright. This is the end. Is it though? I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I enter Monokuma Rock. This elevator ride, this'll be the last time for this too, right? I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Let's worry about things after we're finished. More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
You are right.
Smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagato was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us, is that the light of hope or the light of despair? Well then, now that the Chatterbox Nagato is gone, there are only 6 of you left. Enough! Just... okay. Hey, this... alright? Yep, it sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm. And make sure you give it your all. Didn't I tell you he said it. This is the end. He might say it now, but like, he might change his mind later, so just know that. Now then, let's get this trial started. This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. Oh god. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagato Kamiede, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. And then a psychopath. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I had no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagato. The killer who murdered Nagato. In order to return from despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, bellowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Yes, I would like to save. Alright, let's do this.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister, you're awfully quiet.
Oh, you know, I just noticed she's not tied up.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached.
Why isn't she tied up?
Because you're a rabbit?
Okay, so, alright, we're doing this in the arc. Okay. I knew it was gonna come sooner or later, him beating her up again. Alright. I just knew it. And now she's in a trash can.
This will be my final blow!
She's not sticking. Okay.
It's useless.
Please stop. I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
I want to know who
Who
too.
killed him? I'm so curious.
If he
That's
was
what I
trying
thought.
to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They
And
were
why
trying
did
to
you say
shut
that?
Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger.
It's anybody.
Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you?
The traitor and the killer who murdered
arguing
Nagato.
already?
Is he alright? Are they the same person or? Okay. Okay, there's a lot of things here.
The killer didn't take
Oh, shit.
Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Sorry, I almost
I'm
forgot the
telling you,
controls.
they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Wait.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way
Alright,
I'd
so
torture someone-
why did the killer have to torture Nagato? No, were the wounds on Nagato's body really caused by torture in the first place? Okay. So I think...
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Wait, wait, wait.
Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
That out.
It's because
Shoot
the
that.
killer
There we
tortured
go.
Nagito.
There we go. Starting off good now.
No, that's wrong.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured
Oh
for
god,
information,
okay.
they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
We're already getting to this early in the trial.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime.
You know this is hard, guys. I think this is the most difficult one in the trial is this one. Right here. The rebuttal showdown? Oh lord. Okay. So we're talking about the duct tape. Fuck.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was, you obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how at first the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location. Then after
Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
Damn it!
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how at first.
Oh, no, it's the other one. It's the other one. It's the other one. Fudge, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Is this even the right one? It should be.
Pay attention. This is how first the killer tortured Nagi and got information
Wait,
about
no,
the
no,
bomb's
no, no, no.
location.
Okay.
Then, after they killed
Okay.
him,
Allow me to cut through those words. No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? Might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Haji?
You want to talk about Crash, Kazuichi? You want to talk about Crash? Okay. Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably
Let's
had a
see.
deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Can't think of any
Sorry,
other
I'm trying to
reason.
figure out.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back. Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this. Some kind of setup? Like what? I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our miss.
And you wanted to talk about Crash, Kazuichi.
Amazingly high intellect.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks.
The reason for the fire, huh? There are rights we need to clear that up first. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see.
The direct cause of the fire was... The oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter. Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Door caused.
I agree with that.
There we go. Cause the
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from.
Cause when
No, not
Akane,
wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
when she broke open that door,
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene. Right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
something like that,
In
yeah.
place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The the MP3 player? Wait. Yeah, it has to be that. Oops.
I see!
There we go.
You're talking about the MP3 player, right?
Yeah, I was about to
Him
say, I'm
blaring
like,
throughout the warehouse, masked the sound of the falling panels.
because we didn't hear the panels falling either. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagato like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse, but it was locked. It's not opening. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we know it's like locked, you can't open. And she broke
So the
broke
door
open the door.
was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse, I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about is the killer couldn't have left.
I see!
Yeah.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Wait, but everyone was outside besides Nagato. Because Nagato was...
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
But all of us was outside.
We were all outside
except for
the
Nagato.
warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
You don't mean...
What, Nagato? This murder.
Hajime? What do you mean?
Do you mean Nagato? The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Though... Nagato, right?
This is my answer.
Of course he would do this. Of course he would set it all up.
It was Nagito.
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something.
I believe it, yep.
Don't you think?
I believe
That's
it.
not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like he said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Could it be the burned rope? Let's see. Hold up.
To actually tie up your own arms
It was
and
right there.
legs.
It was right there.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
If our assumption that Nagato committed suicide is correct, Nagato should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Oh, wait!
That's obviously impossible.
I think that was...
Tying just the legs is one thing. Tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with...
It'd be impossible.
How about if you
I think that was...
use your
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
And I could be wrong, but hold up.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
There you go, I was right. Okay. I was like, hold up.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Proof that the burnt rope on Nagato's right arm is a trap was because it was his right sleeve. His right sleeve.
Let's see. Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, the sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Akane, You should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely wrong.
I'm just gonna...
I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
No, Akane!
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito.
Oh my god.
Even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Okay. A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this. Could it be? Could it be? Let's see. Let me...
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
If Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it?
Fall. Could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
So I'm trying to pay
Maybe
attention
he
to
propped
this.
the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Oh wait, maybe
Onto
it's...
what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
I think it's...
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Let's see. I'm gonna try
He
to...
propped the knife somehow?
That way.
I agree with that.
Oh yes, okay. There we go. So it was the Monokuma plushies
The life-size
that
Monokuma plushie.
caused
He
that.
must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
No, I knew that was plushie.
A bleeding plushie is super.
Even if that was actually
It's got the
Monokuma,
same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too
that would
long.
not be the end of
After
Monokuma.
stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Kazuichi! Pay attention to something else, please. We don't have time for your horny ass right now. Pay attention to something that is relevant to this case. Thank you. Let's move on.
Like I said, if you got
God.
penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
You don't have to repeat it, Sonia. Like,
Say it one more time. I need you recorded.
do you need me punched in the face?
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Oh my god, thank you if
Like
you
she
can go.
said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that.
Thinking that too.
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe.
I mean, we were like all outside except for Nagito. Like at that
You
time.
can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything,
I'm not used to her like
I'll have a
not
plan of my
tied
own.
up because she's usually tied up in these class trials.
Sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
I mean,
But you said it too. It'd be
there was a
impossible for him to
suicide,
stab himself with a spear in
like
his
the first
condition.
game, in one of the cases.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Oh.
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
How?
We made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right, we made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even now...
Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth? Or maybe he used his front tail. I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
Akane.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Okay. If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used that spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is...
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear?
Wait.
Let's work
The only
together
thing
and
he can
think
use
this
is
through.
the blood on him.
When the spear stabbed Nagito,
Is that right?
his right
Hold
hand
up.
was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth? Or maybe he used his front tail.
Oh,
I know
No.
guys have tails that get
No.
hard when they're grabbed. What are you...
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Okay.
How did Nagito stab himself with... Let's work together. When the spear stabbed...
his right hand was covered by the...
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
What? Oh, wait, what? Oh my god. Okay.
He used his, or maybe he used his. I know guys have tail.
What? The blushing his Sonya is freaking awesome!
Okay, hold up, hold
What
up.
did Nagito stab? Let's work together. When the spear stuck his right hand was...
He was only able to, but his left hand was also...
And that rules out.
Okay, let's get that out.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, there we go.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand. Around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagito's left hand doing when the blood splattered? Gripping. Gripping.
I see.
Yeah.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Akane, please.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right, that's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think?
Chiaki?
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Got what?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Which section of the spear was he holding on to? Well, there was a cord.
I see.
Okay.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
Okay.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. I put those together and think about it. I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabs Nagito. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, so I have 5 minutes. I literally thought it was like 5 hours. Okay, so that's accelerate. Let's jump. What? It's to break! Okay. Sorry, I don't want to... Okay, okay, wait. I really don't want to mess this up. I really don't. Like, okay, that's jump. Just making sure. Double checking, okay? Alright. Now let's... Okay. Okay. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagato? The spear had to be a... It had to be above. Wait. Yeah, above. Okay, above. Alright. I wasn't sure. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh! No. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, get away from those. Get away from those. Get away from those. Get away. Get away. Get away! Okay. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagato? A ceiling girder. A ceiling girder. That's right. Okay, good. Okay. We can do this. Okay, just... We can't mess up right now, because that would screw everything up. Alright. Don't! Ah! I knew it. I freaking knew it. Okay. It's okay. We have time, though. We only have one more question. Okay. We can do this. Okay. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord? Wait. The spear's cord? Yeah, okay. Good, I got it on the first try. Oh my god. And I just noticed too, I didn't even miss any answers. I usually do. Okay. Awesome.
The spear impaled Nagato as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
That's why that thing was there on the ceiling girder. Gotcha. That's why that blood was on that.
Probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
So if he actually did kill himself, then we really have no killer?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then this is for real? He really committed suicide?
If he did, we really have no killer though to like... You know what? Not that I really want...
That was all him?
Not that I want anyone executed, but like... You know, it would actually be easier. It would be easier if Nagato committed suicide. So that way we don't have to lose anyone else.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
Look at this crazy. Look at this crazy!
Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
This is hurting my thighs. This is hurting my, like, legs. It's like...
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
I see.
That's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up.
Oh.
So messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Now I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. He tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
I mean...
You're right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means
It'll be
we're done with this
awesome if
last
the class trial just
and
ended this
we can
early,
leave
though.
this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Oh?
Hold on. Why?
It's still too early?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I
Yeah.
can't help but feel like
Too early
there's still
to vote
something
right
we
now.
overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
What?
Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of... Wait! A piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. What? Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. I don't know.
see.
Okay. I thought it was something in the Monokuma file because
Yeah, that's it.
there was like
There was
nothing
something suspicious
else.
in the Monokuma file?
The victim is Nagato Kamiede. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is, what is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? So we have a hangman. Cause of death? Let me get rid of these fast! I need an A. I need a freaking A. U. I need you. I need a U! I need an S. I know. I need an E. I need an E. I need an E. I need an A. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, game. I am so freaking sorry. I know. I'm doing bad. I'm doing freaking bad. Cause of D, I need that letter. Yeah. Fuck. E, D, E, bro. A, I need an A. Fuck. T. Hold up, yo. I need a T. A T. Do I see a T anywhere? I don't see a T anywhere. I don't see a T anywhere. There it is. Fuck. Right here. H. Get a damn H. Where is it? Where's an H? There it is. There we go. I'm all freaking out and there's still like over 3 minutes left. Like, what am I freaking out about? Okay.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear
Cause of
knocked
death.
his stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
It could have still been a suicide, but there's something
You
missing.
guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
He would do
Are
that.
you sticking up for him?
So that's why I believe it.
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting!
You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
Yep.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Right.
Just to be safe.
And if we vote wrong.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright. That's what I believe.
There we go, Chiaki.
Splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair, he said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Is this break? Yeah, break.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Well, there was a poison in his refrigerator. That's the only thing I can think of, but I'm not sure.
Fatal wounds.
Because I still have that in my mind.
I feel like...
The poison we found in his cottage in his refrigerator.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find what it is no matter what. Okay, let's see the bullets here. The special poison! I knew it! I knew it! That has to be it. That has to be it.
It's not the knife in his right hand.
I was just thinking that. And it's like, it's an option.
It's not the other wounds, right?
I don't have much
With all those wounds.
lives though, y'all see. I literally don't have much lives, so I really can't.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it,
Let's see.
that's already a horrible death.
The real cause of Nagato's death, is there something I overlooked?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in
I
his
feel like
right
it's
hand,
something
right?
that Chiaki said.
It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds. Maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
So that wasn't right? Okay.
Way he burned
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree.
There we go. I got something wrong, guys. And
That's it.
I'm really
Totally
close to
forgot
be
about that
losing all my
possibility.
lives.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Cause I found it, me and
When I went to
Chiaki.
investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, That's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape then. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. So what's this one? Oh, this one. Okay, again? Oh. I thought it was gonna be the hangman again. Okay, so I think I remember the controller. The controls is last time now. Okay. Okay, got it? Don't be afraid. Alright. Oh! I just saved myself. I just saved myself. I just saved myself. Okay, question 1. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Gas. What state? Wait, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. I was like, where's the path? Okay. There we go. Let's try to get through all of this without messing up at all. At all. Dang it! Oh my god, okay. I was trying so hard, y'all. I was freaking trying hard. Okay. I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it! Oh, are you serious? Okay, I need to slow. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. Let's try this again. Y'all, I'm laughing because the fact that I have to go slow to not fall and like just die, it's funny to me. Okay. I got it. Are we there yet? Okay, we're getting there. Okay, now let's speed it up. Oh my god. There better be 2 questions instead of 3, I swear. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? There is nose. Can't believe there is mouth, y'all. There is nose. Speed it up! I think we have 1 more question left, but we better get 2, yo. I swear, I would love this game if it gave me 2. I would love this game more and more and more. If we get 2. Okay. Oh, I know we have 1 more question left, though. I know we do. I know we do. Oh, I might not make it yet, you guys. I might not make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. There's another question. There was 2! 2 questions.
It's all coming together.
Y'all see how many seconds I had, you guys?
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled
This game knew I was struggling because...
It's written on the
Oh
poison's
my
warning.
god. Disenchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility, I don't know how to say that word, is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
You breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain that mystery. It could either be because of the fire or the sprinklers. I have no lives left though. Pick wisely! Okay.
The sprinklers in the warehouse.
Oh my god.
Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In the gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. I don't know how to say that one. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Hydrolysis. Okay, thank you, Sonia.
The chemicals
Hydrolysis.
that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
Not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't
Might have
be.
been an accomplice.
Accomplice?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
I see! Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
You can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from the sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, An accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay
Can it be
to
the
close
traitor?
this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt.
That's no good. Huh? I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before. Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used the container was... What was it? Oh, it's the Hangman again. Was it the... I'm trying to see if it's the fire grenade. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's get that out. Get that out. Get that out. Okay, I need a 9. Thank you. R. E. I need a name. Let's do this fast. That's an N. Okay, E. Grenade. So G. R. E. That out. Okay. N. Fuck, where's N? I don't see an N. There it is. Okay, I'm so- Wait! I am- Grid. I need a D. Need a D. Need a D. Need a D. Need a D! Grenade E. E. Where's the fucking E? Okay. Fuck. Okay. I get it. Okay. I fucking get it. Oh my god. Y'all, look at my health.
I see.
So I see why I'm so down. So, oh my god.
Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the
Oh my
container with
God.
the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
I can't miss
It
anything
was in a
else, you
container
guys.
that
I
didn't need
can't.
to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the... Can I read it first? Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of a fire grenade were swapped with the poison. What? Oh. Is it this one? It's aluminum.
I can prove it with this.
Okay. Oh, if I would have missed out, you guys, I would
This
have.
under Nagito's bed when we were
I
investigating.
would have died. Oh my god.
That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What?
What'd you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Oh shit, I can't miss anything. When we all threw the grenades? Oh, thank you. Oh, I wasn't
Are you
sure.
saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. And it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
Oh shit.
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the fuck, bro?
You said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
What if it was me though? As Hajime, what if it was Hajime who...
Then who killed Nagito?
Wait, but like, even if we didn't know that the freaking poison was in the fire grenades, like, and we didn't purposely kill him, could we still get executed that way? I don't know.
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Like, if we don't intentionally kill someone. Like, you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
I don't know, and I'm afraid to find out because it could be me, so. The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was... Well, it was Nagito. That was Nagito.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
And who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Person who set the warehouse fire was... That was Nagito. Thank you. Get out my lives, please. Because I need them for the freaking closing argument. And I'm not going to be missing all of those.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire... Wait, the reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire... To make someone throw the poison?
I see!
Okay.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
Of course it was.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know!
No. The person
don't
who
know.
threw it probably didn't know either.
So how are we supposed to find out though? If we don't know.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
Would Monokuma tell us? Would Monokuma know? I don't know.
This wasn't an intentional murder.
I'm confused.
This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
I know, right?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. It's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades.
Oh!
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
But what if you're not the killer? It will kill us all, Sonia!
That's not the fucking issue here!
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
Oh, fuck. That's why, okay. I was like, how are we supposed to find out, yo? Like... I was like, would Monokuma know?
Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with
Does
just
he
the
though?
surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count.
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
I swear, if Kazuichi says something, I swear. If he says something after this, I swear, I'm leaving.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? How can you have such an awful power?
Okay.
So
I thought he was gonna say something gross, y'all.
Do your very best to guess who
After
the
what
killer
Monokuma said.
is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey,
What way?
is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure my hunch is correct.
Okay.
Ajime.
It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
So what are we doing? Closing argument! I have low life though. So I need to think this through. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? That was the poison, which is not in the stock right now. Right before switching to poison. Wait, what? That was the fire grenade, but hold up. What's placed inside the break room? Those were the not there yet. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? What's beyond the Monokuma panel? Okay, hold up. His whole body wasn't tied up. How did he support the spear? Okay, that's right. Okay, good. In order to hurt himself. Okay, let's see. Hold up. No, it's not it. Nagito propped up the knife with something. Those were the reason we went to the warehouse was because of the fire. Dang, like missing a lot, man. Okay, inside the throne fire grenades was the poison. But that's not in stock yet. Okay, what made the spear fall? Okay, okay, let's go back to the beginning. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? That was the poison, but... Okay, right before switching to poison. Okay, I'm not getting this. What's placed inside the break room? Okay, well, we're not... What's beyond the Monokuma panel? Oh, wait. His whole body wasn't tied up. I'm afraid to get it wrong. Okay, thank God. Okay. Whew. I still have another one. In order to hurt himself. It's not one of those. Nagato propped up the knife with something. The reason we went to the warehouse was... inside the thrown fire grenades. Not there yet. Has to be something here though. What? Yo, I am missing something. Okay, so that one's right. Okay. Whew. I didn't know, you guys. These are some tricky questions. The reason we went to the warehouse was... okay, let's go back to the beginning. That was this. Okay, there we go. Right before switching to poison. Let's place inside the break room. Not there. Chopped up the knife with something. This one. Nope. Damn. What is this? Okay, there we go. Suck 3. Yeah, I don't have much lives left. The reason we went to the warehouse was... wait, was it because of the music? I'm gonna wait for that. Y'all, I don't have much time. I need a inside... that was this. Okay, whew. I need to speed things up right now. What made the spear fall? Okay, wait. What's beyond... shoot, I have less than a minute now. What's placed inside the brick room? To this? No? Okay. Yeah. Guys, I like literally, I don't know. Nope. Oh my god, I'm about to die again, yo. Like, what the heck? What was inside Nagato's refrigerator? That was the poison though, but the poison's not here. Right before switching to poison. I thought it would be that, but it's not that. Nagato's video message? I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to hurry up, though, because I don't have much time. What's placed inside the break room? What's beyond the Monokuma panel? His whole body wasn't tied up. In order to hurt himself. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Here we go with take 3, y'all. Take 3. Telling me though that there's this one. Something's calling out to me that it's this one, but I don't know which one it is. I'm just gonna pick one. I don't know. I thought it was the MP3 player. The MP3 player is right there. Okay. I know that's that right there. Okay. What's placed inside the break room? Fire grenades. Fire grenades. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? Bro. In order to hurt himself. Wait! Oh my god, yo. Y'all know how many times I did this? Yo! What the fudge, man? Ew, okay. We should be able to get it this round now. That's there. I think we have one more. We have to.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the...
Oh, I wanted to pronounce it. Okay, whatever. I wanted them to. I wanted to hear his last name, the pronunciation, because I always get it wrong.
He brought with him from the
but I accidentally skipped it.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
right?
He stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured.
Yep.
Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
That's where they
poisoned. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poisoned grenade that Nagito had prepared.
One of them was the poison.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
And it made him let go.
Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
It's crazy, yo.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer.
It's crazy.
At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity. This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about
So
it,
how are
Chiaki?
we gonna...
Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
How are we gonna figure it out, though?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through my despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want
His
you
talent?
to remember what that is.
His talent? His talent?
I see!
We all know that.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you yeah, we know what it is, yo. So it would have been fine if I'd used one bullet. Okay, we know what it is. I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of all the cylinders, so that's how I did it. That you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck, it's true. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
His luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
The traitor?
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. And incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even know I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is. The traitor.
I see. That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then
So whoever threw
his
that,
luck to weed out the traitor.
whoever threw that fire grenade which had poison in it was in the hands of a traitor. So,
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end.
as long as we can find out who the traitor
Rely on
is,
his own luck.
that is the one.
Then what he said in
The
his
one we need to
video
vote for.
message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's... Is he for real? But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
Oh, he was bluffing.
That's
Okay.
probably true.
That's
By
right.
that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason that this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in
But if
him?
he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
So someone confess.
That's something he'd say.
Traitor, confess right now.
Marnie, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Oh?
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Yeah? He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened,
The
but...
only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
Right.
You are absolutely right.
That's why the traitor
It
needs
is
to
hard
confess.
to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened?
Bomb
would it
scare?
have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Right?
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
Why?
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
If it is who what I think it is, you guys. If it's who what I think it is, is Chiaki saying she's the traitor without saying that she's the traitor? Hold on.
Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the
Is it
traitor?
you? Chiaki. Because why is she... Hold on.
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why is she saying all of that?
Why?
A traitor who can only interact
See, she's
with
just
everyone
saying
as a
this
traitor.
stuff. And it's like making it so suspicious on her. So it's like she's saying that she's a traitor without saying she's the traitor. This is why I'm thinking she is the traitor. But
Why?
if she is...
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
I'm not following, but... Are you the traitor, Chiaki?
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor?
Is it you? And confess, please, because I'm getting irritated right now. Is it you? Just say it's you. Jesus Christ. I mean, I love you, but come on, confess, girl.
Hajime, please.
Bullshit my ass. I knew it! Yo. Well, I knew it for like a minute.
You? Chiaki, you were the traitor?
Please!
Is it really her?
Aw, you totally guessed right.
And why are you so positive about it?
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct.
So... it's her. So, we're gonna be seeing Chiaki die and get executed. Gamer girl. You guys know that Chiaki is like one of the characters that I love. Like one of the best characters in this... I was about to say movie. In this game was because of Chiaki. Like... one of the best characters in this game is Chiaki. So. We get to see...
I'm the traitor.
Alright.
An agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all.
Why you, though? I mean, this is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right?
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
I hope it's... It's like, I hope it's the truth, but I also hope it's a lie, because... Chiaki is like one of the best characters in this game. Oh.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... up till now... you've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Right.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
Yeah, I'm not satisfied.
Traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor?
What?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
Why can't you do it yourself? I mean, you're the traitor, so just prove to them that you're the traitor, because, like, I mean, come on, I'm everywhere now.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
Right?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Prove that you're the traitor?
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So
I do not want to see her die, guys. I really don't. I do not. I refuse to. I refuse.
We gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand. But
She's not disguised at all! Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor!
Monami, shut up. Just
Monami?
stop.
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
Always been alone. That's why I have no relation to...
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Chiaki, I hate...
Marmy and Chiaki's relationship proving it here is that the only way? So what's going on here? Oh, this one.
Hajime, you stupid...
Oh shit, okay.
Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix.
Okay.
I can't.
Reload.
Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along.
I am missing. Okay.
I won't let you. Let's all get along. Chucky and I aren't best friends.
Me's no book. Oh wait, what the heck? Oh, okay.
First
Okay, so I said it right, you guys. I just didn't press it.
I can't.
I didn't press the right buttons. Shit. Okay.
I won't let you.
It's Monami's notebook. But I did Monami's book note or something like that. I failed. It's taking a while, you guys. I've been recording for 6 hours. Like, come on. Alright.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you.
Oh shit.
Let's all
Okay.
get along. Burst open and mix.
Reload it. Reload.
Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Disappear.
Reload.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along.
Okay. Monami's notebook.
This is the end.
Thank you.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know.
It's yours.
Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook.
I was able to talk to everyone. Alright. Day 2, Byakuya. Yeah. What's it this? Is this Monami's diary?
Traitor's identity written
Is
in
the-
here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. However, it's different from me.
You know?
It took me this long. But I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that we're observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry. Would it be the final dead room? Cause I remember about That.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
D60, we've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Right.
There it is.
I remember
It's true.
that.
I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Chiaki? If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out with this. I can finally get out. You can do that? You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. Yep.
That's right. The only person who knew that is
Chiaki.
That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Pretty much, yep.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not
I wish
satisfied
we
either.
could help her, but...
I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this, and so with an annoying expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Oh yeah, and without hesitating swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Was she trying to out herself?
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
Oh wait.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
No, I don't.
Of course not.
I really don't.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
Okay, so what's happening here now? I thought we were done with these for today. What the hell?
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
I don't know.
Caution!
There's no way Chiaki would have if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that.
Can we not do this one? I don't like better showdowns. I don't.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
I know. I don't want Chiaki to be the traitor either. I love her.
Just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor.
She's confessing it though. Okay, which one are we doing? Sonia's account?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Sonia, she's panicking pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I counter her right away. It might be best to wait for Sonia's
Even if
words.
she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Yeah.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay, hello.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence,
Oh, fuck.
I should be doubted too.
Are you serious?
After all,
Okay.
that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay, hold on.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Fuck.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I don't know why this is like...
Even
Okay.
if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Ah.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Dang it.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Oh my god, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting seriously pissed off. I told you all that this is like the most difficult one in this class trial.
Even
Oh my
if she
god.
knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Like, I don't know, man.
The bomb was fake.
Are you serious, yo? Oh my god.
Even if
Okay.
she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor.
Why did this game have to make this
If
so
that counts as
freaking
evidence,
difficult?
I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Nope. Oh my
Even
god.
if she
Okay.
knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I have 12 seconds left. I'm not gonna make it.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, guys. Like, I'm about to give up, man. I'm just... Oh my god, I've been recording for nearly 7 hours.
I also knew the bomb was fake.
Why is this so difficult? Oh my god.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Yeah, like, you guys, I don't know what to do. It's not getting me enough cuts, though.
Even
It's
if
like...
she knew the bomb.
No. You guys see why I said, though, that the rebuttal showdowns is, like, the worst one, in my opinion.
That does not
I lost a
prove
cut.
Chucky is the traitor. If that counts as evidence,
I know what I'm doing
I should be
well,
doubted too.
sort of.
After all,
Oh my god, like, what the hell? I'm getting irritated, yo.
I also knew the bomb was fake.
Are you serious? Oh my god. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm losing my patience right now.
Bomb was fake.
I only needed, like, one more cut to get it, but it's like...
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
I should probably cut a lot of this out, though.
That does
And I
not
usually
prove
do,
Chucky
but
is
I
the
want you
traitor.
guys to see what I deal with
If that
while
counts as
recording
evidence,
this. Like,
I should be doubted too.
now you guys see why I had to take a
After all,
break
I also knew the bomb was fake.
of Danganronpa for a while, because it literally takes so long to, like, record, plus takes so long to edit.
I also knew the bomb was fake.
I think I had it! Okay,
Knowing
hold
it
up.
was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki
Fuck.
that it was fake beforehand.
No.
Crap!
There was someone other than me and
Okay.
Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
That's not it.
Crap!
I know it's...
There was someone other than me and Monami.
Okay, so I had it on the...
Knew that bomb
Let's
was
see.
fake.
I don't think it's Sonia's
That
account.
someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Crap!
Okay, I know! Oh
There
my
was someone
god.
other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct?
We're going through this again. The time when I finally got it, too, like...
I also knew the bomb was fake.
Are you serious right now?
After all,
I don't have enough cuts, like... You guys, I'm trying so hard not to end this episode right now. I'm trying so hard, because usually I just end my episodes, like, after the chapter's done or after the class trial is done. But I'm trying so hard, and I'm already, like, mentally exhausted right now. Oh my god.
Chucky is the traitor.
That's why I left
That
my
counts as
room
evidence.
whenever my time was up, because it literally takes forever.
Well, I also knew the
I don't
bomb
have
was
enough
fake.
cuts. Because this part takes forever just to get to that advanced part. And when I finally got it, my time's up though.
That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all,
Oh, come on! Don't waste cuts now! Oh my god. I hate rebuttal showdowns. I fucking hate them.
if that counts as evidence,
Why did I waste my cut,
I
yo?
should be doubted too. After all,
No.
I also knew
Okay,
the
hold
bomb
up.
was fake.
Guys, if my time is up again, I'm just gonna end the episode because, like, I'm so mentally exhausted right now. Like, what is this, yo?
If that counts
Oh my
as
god.
evidence,
Oh, why did I waste the cut? Oh my fuck.
After all, I also knew the bomb was
Oh
fake.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Only have
It was a fake,
over a
isn't
minute
it,
and 30
Carl?
seconds left, guys. Okay.
What matters is who told her.
It
What
wasn't
matters is
Sonia's
that she heard
account.
about it from Monomi.
Okay.
There was someone other than me and Monomi who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki. If so, you cannot declare that. Monomi and Chiaki were working
Fudge.
together.
Come on, now's not the time to screw up now.
Damn it!
I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh wait, I had to start this. I thought it was on the set.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
Oh my god, I had to
that
start.
does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
You are kidding me.
If that
Is it not Monokuma's account?
I should be doubted too.
Lord.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break.
And
I looked up.
You're right.
You guys, I was so
Monokuma
like
probably
mentally
knew the bomb was
exhausted that I looked up the right answer. I wanted to see what bullet was the right one for it and which one to shoot at because I was so mentally exhausted that I wouldn't be able to pay attention at all. But we're just gonna move on, okay?
But Monokuma shouldn't have told
We're
her.
already almost done with this game. I mean, this isn't the finale, but next one's the finale. We're just gonna finish this up and then... yeah, whatever. Hopefully this is the last class trial, though. Like for sure in this one. Wait, what? You guys see, I'm not even paying attention. If I'm going to give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
that Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck.
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to...
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys can stay alive by
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki.
Monami. I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this.
Oh shit. I'm sorry guys, I'm just like... Eight hours and 14 minutes. I've never recorded anything for this song. I never even streamed for this song. Like, I'm just, oh my god.
But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong.
I need caffeine. I need coffee. I need coffee. I need caffeine. I need something to wake me up.
We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time.
Hey.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me and cast your vote.
Why did it end up like this?
Okay, so voting for Chiaki. Is it gonna be an FD? It can't be a B or an A. I know that. Game, do you know how many times I retried that rebuttal showdown? There was another one. What did I retry a lot? The closing argument. But I did a rebuttal showdown so many times, like... Oh, I'm not even reading it. Oh my god. You guys, like, oh my god. Okay. Pay attention time. Okay, come on. This class trial is almost done. Okay. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Okay, Chiaki, where are you? Okay, Chiaki girl, love you, but...
Even so.
Okay, let's go. And we're just gonna go straight to the execution, okay, you guys? Like, I already understand now, so... Okay, here we go. And yeah, by the way, Monami's coming too. I think. Oh, there we go. Hate to see Chiaki die, though. I hate it. I hate it. I really don't want to see this. I don't mind seeing Monami die, but like Chiaki, man, I love Chiaki. They're gonna a tank. Don't blow Chiaki up, please. Oh my god. Chiaki, I'm gonna miss you so much. Just know that, okay? Like, I don't have energy that much at all today, right now. Just know, I'm gonna miss you. So what's happening next? Oh, wait, what? Oh, Tetris? Oh, no. Oh, no. Chiaki! Okay, Monami, down. Bye, Chiaki! Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna miss her, y'all. Oh, she was one of my favorites. Okay. What's happening? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her. Into who?
Hello there.
What the fuck? Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
When we were dealing with the bomb, Ruckus, what about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagato planned to leave this as a will. Nagato's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant? Wait, the restaurant? What is happening? Why is Chiaki here? And I hope she's alive, so I don't know. Let's see. The restaurant's over here. Hey, you're late. Is it true Nagato really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the only one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Why is it this thing like, okay. A coincidence you say, wrong? That is the will of casuality guiding you. Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Play what? Yeah, you're right. Wait, play it. Oh, the message. Oh. I wonder who's watching.
Who's watching this message?
Okay, read it for me, because I have, like, no energy at all. Never mind, I jinxed it. Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way we hoped it would? What's happening?
Damn it.
Nagato was trying to kill everyone except the traitor, damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer and he even tried to make them survive the trial. But why would he do that? Why is he here? What is going on, yo? Like... But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video... Then unfortunately, I guess I lost. So that's the password to the, that's the password to, oh my god. I can't think, oh my lord. You guys know to what, okay? Like, oh my god. That is the password that was written in the Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions. Okay, let's open that thing. I don't know what it is, but let's open it. Beyond the store, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. I haven't been in this place in a long time, you guys. It's been so long.
Is this a trial ground? But why
looks like
am I
it
at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
What?
Where did everyone go?
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone?
What? So, okay, this thing's glitching. Like, what did I do? Now's not, bro. That's not it. No, I don't know. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... What, that is glitching? I don't know. This world? So this thing is done for. So our time is like literally up. So I don't know what is happening here. Stage clear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we have 5. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's get back to that menu, please. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop the episode here. I'm sore. I'm about to fall asleep. I don't have energy at all. I have a huge migraine. I'm not even gonna talk about it, but just know that this, like, just know I've been recording for a long time, okay? And that I'm about to end it here. And that I'm sad that Chiaki is gone. And that next episode we're going to be pretty much at Hope's Peak Academy. And next episode might be the finale too. Yo, I need to like get off. Make sure you guys have a great day today and I will see you guys later. Bye.